Hello guys, Frost here. So today we're looking into Alaura. So new marksman and perma invisibility character. So that's her talent, invisibility and no duration here. So she's a piercer watcher. That's good because she's dual. She can help in two faction trials. Then her cost is pretty low. If we look at her stats, she has good interval and solid attack. Her range is really nice because she gets standard marksman range, but I like when they have full four and not scuffed like mages and stuff like that. So that's good. And her first attack is deal 100% damage to one enemy, prioritizing airborne units. So standard first attack. Then when we have extreme concentration, increases crit rate by 10% if there are no allies in the adjacent tiles. Increases crit damage by 20% as well. So this would be good because this increases to 15% and 35% crit damage. So she's basically made to be right lane cleaner for the gear A3. If you don't have Hatsuit, she could be the replacement for her. So you place her there and you can forget about her, maybe when the four guys spawn on top, you can pop the ult and then burst them down. But otherwise, she seems really strong on standing somewhere where she is alone. Now, additionally, during ultimate, for each crit hit landed, deal 60% damage to two targets within 1.5 tiles of the initial target. So basically like a scatter shot. When you hit one enemy, you crit it, then you do additional damage to two targets. And then her ultimate, when triggered, loses the invisibility. Then each attack changes to 2 strikes in a row. This is not that good, to be honest. And damage to airborne units increases by 45%. She, as we can see here, she's still performing the attack. So her animation is a bit longer there. So attack speed I don't think would be as good as on some other heroes. But other than that, if she's attacking airborne units, then it would be fine. So it's pretty good ultimate for that. I still think like arrogance or ultimate is much stronger, but you cannot control it. It's not damage on demand and everything else. And then she has other synergies with her ultimate, but still not super strong against anything else but air units. If we go to the pay to win section, then excess crit rate is converted into equal percentage of crit damage. Now, I don't see this really good because the item that's giving crit rate is not higher than the crit damage. So if you're over capping by just a little bit using, she makes it open for you to use additional items on her. Props to her, but other than that, this is like convenience thing and not really something that would make her really stronger. Maybe with her buff and everything else, and because how the gearing goes here in the game, you will have stats that you don't need, so they won't be wasted in this way. So in that regard, not bad. Probably in some cases would give more damage than what some other heroes are getting on the first talent, but nothing special, to be honest. So if you look second one, it's attack, flat attack, then third awakening. Crit hits triggered in the invisibility state will have a 50% chance to deal an additional 80% damage to 2 targets within 1.5 tiles of the initial target. So yeah, bit scattershot, but in the invisibility. And to have that, you have to get 4 copies of her. So yeah, pay to win thingy. Or if you're like me and you really like her, then you have 5 copies of her. The hero that I like is Nocturne. I didn't know that I like him that much, but I keep pulling him. So yeah, there's that. So she has additional crit rate. Again, stacking with this and crit buff and everything else, so you will have overcap crit, but you're fine with that one with her because you'll convert that to crit damage. And then the last one, when in an invisibility state, every 10 crit hits triggered will increase damage by 10% during the next ultimate, stacking up to 3 times. When the ultimate ends, the damage buff will disappear. So what that means is if you attack for like 30 times, because she will have 100% crit, before using the ultimate, then you will have 30% damage buff on top of 45% for the air units, and then extra damage when critting and everything else. So she will be stacked. A5, she seems really strong against anti-air. So I guess they are making out some niche units coming out now that are not good for a lot of things, but just specifyingly good for 1 or 2 things. So yeah, anti-air arena, she seems like a god there. Awakening 5 broken level, so Silas level, but other than that, like basically not usable in other content if she's not attacking the air units. As I can see here, so maybe she'd be okay, but I'd much rather take Silas or anyone else for the ground fights. Maybe even Setram or stuff like that. I mean, I don't have Kex and other guys. I don't have her as well, but that's my opinion at the moment. So yeah, good luck if you get her, and I hope that you pull for her if you haven't completed Gear 8 321, and that she makes it easier for you to complete the stage. Anyway, in the end, guys, please just remember, when we catch them all, we still need to play the game, so keep some red crystals for stamina. Don't spend all on summoning. It's hard, I know, but try to exercise your patience. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.